I feel very festive in my peach everything. Alright, so today it is day 14 of 15 days of foundation. We only have one more day left. I feel like this series has gone by really fast this time around, like watching it back, not filming. But today we're going to be talking about a new release. This is by Too Faced. It's the new Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I was hesitant to buy this because personally, I despise the scent of the other Too Faced peach products. It makes me want to gag. But I asked you guys on Snapchat if you wanted to see this foundation, and a bunch of you did, so here we are. First of all, we have to have a moment of appreciation for this box because it's one of those soft boxes that is so great. Here's what the foundation looks like. I think the packaging is beautiful. Gold pull-off top with a squeeze tube and a pump. So this foundation retails for $36 and you get 1.6 fluid ounces of product, so you actually get a shit ton more than a standard fluid ounce of product, so I think that's pretty great. It says Peach Perfect is infused with refreshing peach and sweet fig cream in our exclusive Comfort Matte long-wearing 14-hour formula. A modern way to wear matte foundation, photo-friendly, smooth, flawless, and comfortable with a soft focused velvety finish. It says it's oil-free, 14-hour wear, oil controlling. So I do have combination skin, I get oily throughout the day. It says it's transfer resistant, medium coverage. So all of that sounds great to me. I have the lightest shade, which is Snow. I'm gonna insert swatches right here of the shades Snow and the Peach Perfect compared to the Too Faced Born This Way foundation and also a few other foundations that I own. All right, we have quite an armful of swatches right now because I'm swatching like 3 days worth of videos in one day. So right here's the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation in the lightest shade Snow. Next to it is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the same shade Snow. Dermablend Flawless Creator Drops in N0. Cover Effects Drops in N10. Milk Makeup Foundation in Fair. Urban Decay Naked Skin 0.5. Dermacol 208. And Pure Cosmetics Bare It All in Porcelain. So that's all of the claims on this foundation. If you're new here, days 1 through 13 are linked down below in a playlist along with everything you need to know about the series. You can join the Bayrito family and subscribe. We'd love to have you. So if you want to see what I think of the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation and how it applies and wears throughout the day, you're in the right place. Just keep watching. Okay, so it's 9:15 in the morning. I need way more coffee right now. Feels like day 14 has arrived. It's now September 10th, which means I've been filming these videos for over a month. Whoa. Okay, so I've already washed, moisturized, and primed my face using the Revlon Photo Ready Pore Reducing Primer. I literally just put this on my forehead and on my pores right here. So the shade Snow in the Born This Way foundation, which I have an old video on, I kind of want to get the right shade in that foundation because I really did like it. I just haven't found the right shade for me, so I never reached for it. But anyways, Snow is too yellow. This Snow, the description said rosy undertones, so I'm hoping this matches a little bit better. I haven't swatched this or anything yet. Okay, this scent, I'm just gonna brace myself because I'm not a fan of the peach scent. Don't smell anything yet. So let's pump this out. Ooh, and it feels really like luxurious. Something about this, very thick. Okay, I'm gonna shake this a little because it looks a little bit runnier than I was expecting. Is my mic on? So one half of my face, I'm gonna try it with the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and on the other, where did I just put my sponge? Still in my bathroom? Okay, and then on the other half of my face, the Morphe sponge. I'm excited for this one. I haven't seen any videos on this yet. No idea how this is gonna look or coverage or anything. Oh, by the way, I feel like this is like 15 days of piercings at this point, but we have some new additions because this fell out, the gold thing fell out, so I had to get a replacement put in, and then I had credit, so I was like, okay, let's just do another piercing. So I got this one pierced. Who knows, we might have a new piercing tomorrow. Doesn't smell like peach to me. It smells really sweet, but definitely not nearly as bad as the eyeshadow palette or those lip glosses. Ugh. Ooh. It says this is supposed to be medium coverage. I feel like it's getting a little bit better coverage than I was anticipating. It feels thick, but in like a gel kind of creamy way, which I like because I feel like it kind of plumps the skin a little bit. Okay, it is mattifying a little. When I first put it on, it looked pretty dewy. Now it definitely is starting to mattify a bit. I think this shade works pretty well for me. It's looking nice. Oh, and it's like setting down. See how it looks on the forehead. Looking good. Wow, it really mattifies down. You can see the difference in finish between my forehead when you first put it on and then over here. It's like a soft matte finish down here. Okay, let's try the sponge on the other side. Just smoothing this out with the sponge. Ooh, after you smooth it out with the sponge, it looks friggin' flawless. This is a smoothing foundation, which is awesome if you have texture. Like, it's looking great on my forehead, especially the center right here. Whoops, as I just rub it off. This looks pretty. I think I like it applied better with the sponge, actually. I'm getting about the same coverage, maybe a tiny bit less with the sponge, but the finish looks very beautiful with the sponge. I still have some left over, so I kind of want to see if this is buildable with the sponge. Just on my acne and stuff down here. I don't find this scent to be overpowering at all. I was kind of worried about how I was gonna wear this all day with the freaking peach scent, but like I'm not really noticing it when it's on my face. If you like a soft matte finish but you have some texture and you like medium coverage, this is going on beautifully. This is something that if I was wearing it on a regular basis, I would spot conceal. It's not covering my acne, but I wasn't, again, expecting it to. Builds beautifully, doesn't look like you're adding anything else on top. My forehead looks bomb. And I love that this like sets down. Since this is supposed to be oil controlling, lasts 14 hours, and it sets down, I don't think I'm going to powder my face with this one. I am going to spot conceal just on my neck down here because I have to go run some errands and stuff. I'm not going to do it on top of the foundation so we can see. Usually I don't use this to spot conceal, but it's okay. I'm just going to use Tarte Shape Tape down here. And I'm hoping the shade doesn't oxidize because right now the shade looks perfect for me, like the tone of it and everything. Ooh, I like this. It looks very smooth and just pretty. It's like not clinging on any of my dryness over here. So check-in time, we're calling it, oh, exactly 9:30. So I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay, so it's now 10:10 and I am excited. So I love how it completely sets down. It feels like you're blending product on top of a powder. The way that my bronzer and highlight and everything went on top of this, it just looks beautiful. Like I feel like my face is on, like it's not going anywhere, which we'll see how it holds up throughout the day, but that's how it feels right now. And I like that I still have a little bit of glow coming through on my forehead. It doesn't look like super flat matte or anything, and I do have a shit ton of highlight on right now, so keep that in mind, but I don't put that on my forehead at all, obviously. It just looks overall beautiful right now. I took a clip in natural lighting so you guys can see, but I have no complaints really right now. I need to take another whiff of this because I feel like I didn't talk about the scent enough. It is scented for sure. Like it has a very sweet, almost like fruity scent, but it doesn't smell artificial gross like the other stuff that I used. I actually used a bunch of the Too Faced peach stuff on my face today, and as I was like comparing the two, it smells 50 billion times more tolerable. It doesn't like make you dizzy and feel like you're gonna pass out. So I don't mind the scent. I'm just hoping that it doesn't break me out or anything. But so far I am really into this. I think it's sitting beautifully on my skin. I have no complaints. So we'll see how it wears throughout the day, but on the rest of my face, for contour shade, I whipped out my Makeup Geek contour. This is in the shade Breakup Cool Porcelain. Blush, I used the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach blush. I actually really like this. I know it has a major sheen to it, so a lot of people don't like it for that reason, but I think it just looks kind of like flattering, and I like the tone of it and everything. Highlight. Holy shit seas, you guys. This is a new release from Hourglass. I think this is coming out during their holiday 2017 collection. I just looked it up online and it looks like these are 3 new shades and a new formula. This is the Metallic Strobe Light palette. I was not that into the original strobing things, but this is stunning. It's like the wet metallic kind of look. It doesn't look glittery. It doesn't make your texture like crazy emphasized or anything. And I actually just kind of like dipped in all 3 of these shades and it worked. This is beautiful. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this, so I'm excited. Eyeshadows went with the peach theme. I like the actual shadows in here. I've used this in a few different videos. You can just search anytime if you ever want to know if I've used a product in a video in YouTube, you can just search the Tayla and the name of the product. And since I list everything in the description box, that video should pop up. I do have a couple videos using this. I like the eyeshadows. The scent is just... And then for lips, I use this liner, which I've been obsessed with. This is the L'Oreal Color Riche Matte in Mastermind. And I topped it off with the BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade sandy. So I think that's everything. Check-in time again is 9:30. I'll see you guys in a few hours in natural lighting. Okay, so right now it's 2:25, so it's been on for almost 5 hours. I have been so productive, feels so good. Doing laundry, hence that. So I think my forehead looks bomb. My forehead looks like flawless right now for me. The rest of my face looks really nice too. The only thing I'm noticing is I'm getting a tiny bit of like heaviness on my upper lip. Heaviness on my upper lip. Doesn't look too intense or anything, but just a little bit. Like a tiny bit of creasing starting. I love the finish of this. I feel like it has gotten a little bit more satin throughout the day. It's more of like a satin matte finish now. It feels nice on my face. Like, I don't know what it is about this, but I feel like it's not gonna move, but it doesn't feel heavy. Like I don't have to worry about my foundation like sliding off my face or anything. And, oh, that's not transferring. Wait, this never happens with me. That's like not, that literally never happens with me. If you have issues with your foundation transferring, this literally, nothing is coming off on my hand. Like that is very rare. Transfer resistant, didn't it say that? I think that was one of the claims actually, and it's actually true. I feel like usually when foundations say that, I'm like, okay, whatever, it'll end up all over my sweatshirt right here and all over my hand. But this is legit transfer proof. I'm amazed. Okay, I think I need to film a second video right now. I might do the try on fall haul. I'm trying to pre-record for London since I leave in like 3 days. When do I leave? So I might totally change the hair and lipstick and attempt to film a second video. So when I see you guys at the end of the night, I might look totally different. Okay, so it's 7:30, so it's been on for 10 hours by now. I filmed a second video. I'm having the most productive Sunday ever. Filmed 2 videos, got 3 edited, did laundry, still to make the bed. I was just staring at my skin in this mirror right here, and I don't know why I'm looking more blue than I do in real life. It looks freaking flawless. I'm gonna zoom in. For being on for 10 hours with no powder, ignore the lipstick, I was just eating, and my zit is coming through over here. But look at my forehead. Like, this is after 10 hours. It's not breaking down at all. I'm not overly oily or anything. Around my nose looks really nice. There's no major upper lip creasing. Obviously my acne is showing through. This isn't full coverage, but just how it looks on my skin, I mean, it held up amazing. I gotta get real up in here to show you guys this because I'm just shocked. Like, you guys know what my skin can look like after 10 hours, and this is pretty amazeballs for me. I love the fact that this is actually transfer resistant. Like, you can touch your face and there's literally nothing coming off. That's lipstick on my hand, by the way. I am super pleasantly surprised with this one. I really have no complaints. I don't think this is like the most moisturizing luminous foundation, so if you have dry skin, I'm not sure how this one would go, but it hasn't clung to any of my dry patches where foundation can tend to, so that's a good sign. Oily skin, I mean, this held up amazing, and I think this one might do well on more mature skin as well because it hasn't settled in anywhere. It's not creasing. On my forehead it looks really good. It's not settling into that one line I usually get. The whole transfer proof thing is like bumping it up 10 points for me because this is one of those foundations that I feel like you could hug someone and it wouldn't come off. Actually, I have to wash this sweatshirt anyways, so let's just do like a little hug test. Never done this before. Oh my god. Nothing. There's nothing on here and it's still on my face. Okay, so this is relationship proof. I need to get in one of those, but if you're like, you know, doing your thing, this one I think will last. 2 thumbs up for me on this one. I'm so pleasantly surprised with this because I don't know, I just didn't for some reason have high hopes for this one at all, and it's kind of blowing my mind. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. At least we're ending, even if it's not day 15, at least we're, you know, we can only go up from the beginning. There's still day 15 though, so who knows. If you're enjoying this series, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you're new here, you can join the Bayrito family and subscribe. Tomorrow's day 15, right? Yeah, because I'm editing day 13 right now. Last day. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.